Coming to you from the Big Island of Hawaii, it's the Songs and Stories Podcast. And now, here's your host, Steve Roby.
We have a very special guest today, and it's her debut concert here at the Kahilu Theatre. Please welcome Natalie Ai Kamauu.
Thank you. Aloha, everyone. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Well, let's talk about your performance today. I mentioned that it was your Kahilu debut.
Yeah.
And so what can viewers that haven't seen the show yet on Kahilu TV, what can they look forward to in the show today?
Well, if they know me, then they'll recognize songs from every album I've put out, as well as they'll be able to hear music that will be coming out soon on my new album.
Okay, a little teaser there.
A little teaser. Yeah, it's just a little dabble here and there. I'm so excited that my parents have joined me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, mommy's dancing and daddy's singing for her. And my daughter's dancing, my son's dancing, and my daughter-in-law's dancing.
Would you like to mention their names?
It's Chazzy and Hiwale and my daughter Shalay. So.
Okay. So that makes today's show very special for you.
And you know what?
Yeah, what?
I can't do any of this without my husband, Iolani. He's my guitarist and my everything. So yeah, I forgot to say his name.
And you have another ukulele player on stage with you?
Just me.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw during sound check. Yeah.
It's just me.
Okay.
I wouldn't really call myself an ukulele player, but hey, since last week was, Jake.
Okay, the viewers can tune in and watch Jake's show, Pure Heart Show on Kahilu TV. Is there one special concert in your career that stands out the most? Can you, is there a highlight that you remember that was good or bad?
Good or bad?
Fun?
No, not one.
Well, I saw one on the internet when I was doing some research for this interview. Last year, about this time, you did a show in a parking lot on Oahu for Valentine's Day.
That was wild.
We've come a long way.
We have come a very long way, and you would think that I hadn't performed live for a year at that point.
Right.
And so I thought, this is going to be easy. I'm going to be in a parking lot, on a stage. People are going to be in their cars. I'm not going to see their faces. It's going to be easy. But then they honk their horns.
For applause.
And blink their lights. And I was like, you're making me cry. It was actually really cool and really beautiful.
That's one of a kind. It may never happen again, I hope.
It may never happen again. But in every performance and in every concert, there are special moments that you can't just say, well, that's not as special as the one that happened the last time. So,
yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
But I saw that and I thought, wow, that was really unique. I mean,
it was very unique and it was really weird. It was really weird that's how they could clap, was by beeping their horns.
Was it crazy?
It was crazy. It was super crazy.
Cool. Well, let's talk about some of the special musicians that may have inspired you or influenced you throughout your career or before. Do you want to give a shout out to anybody that?
You're so cute. I never really thought I was going to be a musician. So
that's right.
I was just a hula dancer and going to hula with my mom. And literally on a Monday night, my dad came to my room and handed me a ukulele and said, we have a show on Friday. I did not know what he was talking about, but I followed him out to the dining room table where he began to teach me some chords and sing the songs to me and teach me an alto part or a second part to sing along with him. And I seriously did not think that he would go through it. But that Friday we did a show and it was at the Democratic Party, big to do
on Oahu?
Yes, on some big
stage, yeah?
Big people there, all the important political
How old
people.
were you?
I was 15.
15.
I didn't know what I was doing there. And he told the sound man, you don't have to plug her in. You don't have to turn on her mic. Put the mic there though, but just don't turn it on. And I stood there and he stood on my left and I watched his fingers play and I played as best as I could, mumbled a lot, and thought I totally sucked, so I'm free. But no, and there was another show. It was almost like expected that I had stepped into this position, and no. No.
At what point did you realize, or somebody realize, that you have such a wonderful voice?
You know, it's because of hula. When I ran for Miss Aloha Hula, you have to chant. And you chant without a mic, and one of your scores is for that specifically. And the whole training process, which I kind of went through by myself, the person that was asked to help me train just sent me a recording of him and told me to imitate him. However, like in singing, men and women don't chant in the same key. So I would listen to him and shut him off and then try to chant in my own pitch because I couldn't chant along with the recording. And in doing that, I found my voice. And
somebody encouraged you from there to pursue a singing career?
I think I was still singing with my parents, and so I just think that they were like, see, we told you so.
there was this inner flower ready to blossom that you didn't really realize that you had the talent, huh?
Yeah, lucky us and lucky you.
Yes, I mean, your voice is, it would be a shame not to have, ever heard that come out. It's just,
Thank you.
Oh, man.
But yeah, before, my singing voice was much like my Minnie Mouse talking voice. This is kind of how I sang before running for Miss Aloha Hula. So very grateful for hula.
Well, let's jump back to the pandemic for a second.
Okay.
What were you able to accomplish during that very strange period? Hopefully it's all over. Are you doing things differently?
Yeah, so that first year, we did a lot, just every night. We turn on Facebook Live and just play a song.
Nice.
And we went months straight, every night.
Every night?
Every night playing a song. And that really got us through that really difficult time.
Yeah.
But simultaneously, every time I had a chance, I was in the recording studio. If Oahu shut down and said, no, you can't have this many people, we would count how many people we needed, and if we were over that amount, then we wouldn't go to studio. But if we could do whatever we needed to do under that amount of people, we were in the studio. And there were weeks where, nothing. But during 2020, we were actually able to finish the album. I just sat on it through 2021.
Well, that kind of leads me to my next question. Before the interview, we were talking about your new single and an upcoming album. I'll let you tell the rest.
Yeah, we're going to release our new album on 2/2/22. 2/22/22, a lot of twos. But I specifically chose 2/22/22 on a Tuesday because it's a clear reminder to me that I can't. You see me by myself on the cover, but it's never just me. There are so many people that I need to record an album, to stand on a stage.
Of course, yeah.
So the 2 is you.
Ah, okay.
Lots of 2s.
That should be in the liner notes.
It should be.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I was waiting for what is the significance of 22222?
Yeah,
other than, it's a telephone number for a cab company.
I thought of that too.
No, I want Natalie. I don't want a cab. Where's the best place to find your music online?
iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. You can find me on YouTube.
Can people buy physical copies of CDs?
You can come to. Okay.
Tutu?
My son actually has a clothing line, and I'm that mommy.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what, honey, I really love you. So here's my CDs. Please sell them.
So if fans were to go to that website, they can buy physical CDs?
Yeah, and we're coming out soon, this coming week, a promo that tells them to do that. So
nice.
Yeah.
So where can people see that?
On Hula Tea. Okay, so all on my Facebook and my IG. Yeah. And on my IG and Facebook, you've seen pictures come out of our crazy photo shoots that actually occur in our garage. And it's me making my own hair, makeup, clothes, backdrops, my son taking the pictures, doing all of the graphics.
How fun.
It's a crazy, crazy life, but this is what the pandemic has taught us to do. We had to do things, and we found that we had to do them with ourselves.
All right. Natalie, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
All right.
If you enjoy the Songs and Stories podcast, we'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give a review on iTunes. Be sure to visit bigislandmusic.net to join the conversation, access the show notes, and discover our fantastic bonus content. Now, back to the show.
Natalie
Mahalo.
Thanks for listening to the Songs and Stories podcast. Make sure you never miss a show by clicking the subscribe button now. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next week on Songs and Stories. Aloha.